Hi guys, I'm here with Jermaine Miley, who I'm a huge fan of, part of the supergroup Fundamental. Please tell us your journey.
My journey, oh my god, you got time, yeah?
Yeah, I've got plenty of time.
Well, basically, I'm going to try and condense it. Okay. We started off at like 17, 18,
Yeah.
one UK unsigned. Then off the back of that, we got signed to an independent called The Works Records, which we released Jump and Playground, which
I loved.
Thank you. And they both got to the top of the MTV Bass charts, and consequently we got a mobile nomination off of that, and then we got some kind of notoriety online, and the buzz started building, and magazine covers, and CBBC, Nickelodeon, all that stuff. Then we got a record deal in the US with Geffen Records. And then we flew out there for like a year and a half or whatever, and started recording new material to release. And then off the back of, then came back for a tiny bit, and then went back over there and got signed to Neo's Compound entertainment label. And then came back over here, and then I left the group. No, I'm joking. We came back over here, and the industry is very tumultuous, and so ups and downs or whatever, so it didn't quite work out in terms of our deals, and the business wasn't done right, but we kind of persevered as long as we could, but I eventually decided to kind of go it alone because I kind of didn't see a way out if we weren't going to all kind of start again, and not all of us kind of agreed to start again, so I had to kind of pack my bags and leave.
Are you still in contact with the rest of the band?
Yeah. I just spoke to Kyle recently. He's shooting his stuff like for his video, and he's doing music now as well. Maron's already out there, so we're always and forever going to be brothers. But it's just obviously ultimately you got to follow your dreams, and sometimes the stars don't all line up exactly how you want them to. But we're still at it. We're still going at it.
Any collaborations, or you on each other's albums?
There's nothing lined up right now, but in the future, like that would be, I reckon that would be quite an event.
I hope so.
Cool.
So how long have you been in the game all in total?
Like 10 years.
Wow.
Like I'm a decade in.
Kind of a veteran.
A bit tarnished. I'm a decade in, and I feel like I'm still growing. Yeah. And I'm still learning a lot, and I've still got so many ideas and so much I want to do. So it's like I've still got a way to go. Like I do want a career. I don't want it to just be like a flash in the pan thing. And people know my history and stuff. And what's good is that because of how long I've been in it, and because of how long I've been doing it, and the people I've been affiliated with, there's that respect there, which is what ultimately what I want. I think it's great to be able to buy my mum a house tomorrow, but at the end of the day, if my peers and my fans and people who I respect don't respect me, then it's not quite the same. So I feel like I'm in a good place right now.
Yeah. So tell us the process between your mixtape and Hello Earth.
The mixtape that's coming, or the mixtape?
No, the mixtape that's just gone.
Okay.
Yeah.
1911 was kind of a segue between Goodbye Krypton and Hello Earth. Obviously, Hello Earth is almost a sequel to Goodbye Krypton. I was saying goodbye to Krypton and welcoming myself almost to living on planet Earth as Superman. So it was kind of like, what happened was I started doing refixes of other people's music. Like I did a couple Drake refixes, like Headlines and Missing You Too, which are on there, and then I can't remember what the other ones. I did Beyonce 1+1 refix, and then I was doing another interview, and then my manager Farron was like, why don't you just put another body of work together, because you're building ththese refixes. And I was like, okay, well, I've got 6. If I do like another 4, then that would be like a mixtape in itself. So and so all the ideas were already there. So we were sat there, and then like I did the artwork like in the moment for the project. Like I had pictures, like I kind of had a vision for what I wanted. So it all just kind of came together, and it was a great introduction to the album, and I feel like it really helped Hello Earth, you know, get as many downloads as it did. Like we're currently at like 140 plus thousand right now. So it's good that people are receiving the music the way I want them to, and like I said, like they're respecting me as a songwriter and as just a general creative person. Like none of the bodies of work is really, you know, talking about the regular baby I love you. Do you get what I'm saying? So it's all kind of done from a really creative perspective, and I feel like I need people to see how I want, you know, kind of how I want to be different. Do you get what I'm saying? And approach the R&B thing in a different way, and I don't not just do like the run of the mill, you know. You know exactly what I'm talking about.
It was going to lead me on to my next question, which is your obsession with Superman.
Okay.
I'm sure people ask you about this all the time. Elaborate.
What happened was
okay.
I've always been a fan of comic books, and since I was little, and like Super Ted and He-Man and Spider-Man, like I grew up on that stuff, as well as, you know, the music side, which is like Michael Jackson and all that stuff. So the comic book enthusiast within me couldn't kind of be suppressed in terms of me applying, like me doing music. So and that combined with the fact that I wanted to do something different, and I wanted it to be like, wow, like he's singing R&B songs, but the way no one else has ever done it before, and like creating whole bodies of work that consist of, like, you know, good music, good creativity, good songwriting, and done in a way that is more interesting than what you've heard before, and I think that it's kind of made me stand out.
It has. I mean, when I was listening to the album, I found it very R&B and sensual. Do you think it's kind of hard for R&B to succeed in the UK, or to kind of have a level playing field?
No, I don't think it's hard for R&B to succeed over here. I just think if it's done right, and if the songs are strong, and if the music really touches people, and the concepts and the ideas and the writing resonates with people, then it's just in music in general. If music in general does that, then it's always going to connect with people. I mean, like Chris Brown just got #1. That's a fully fledged R&B album. Obviously the singles are quite poppy, but you know, the Sweet Love and other stuff that he's done, the actual body of work in itself is a very R&B album, and that's #1. And the singles, and he's an R&B artist. You know what I'm saying? And if it's done to a level where people can connect with it, and you figure out a way to create music that lets people think and feel and be emotive, then you stand a great chance of getting to the top of the charts.
Okay, and who are your influences? UK, US, everywhere?
My influences, Michael Jackson, of course, Usher, Brandy, Boyz II Men, Mary J. Blige, Whitney Houston.
Kind of old school.
Yeah, I mean, that stuff has been with me since I was little, and just in school, like once you discover something in school, it
sticks with
it's
you
like
for life.
it really sticks with you. So and they've never, like, none of them artists have really fallen off. So you know, those are my main influences. I'm into like newer people like the Ed Sheerans and the Adeles and Leanne Havas. I'm a huge fan of those guys, and Drake. But yeah, like those are like a plethora of my influences.
Okay. And
did I say you? That kind of covers UK and US.
Yeah, you did. You kind of spread it across. Very smart. So you've performed at We Play Live Music. What other kind of festivals or shows would you like to be part of?
I would like to do, I don't know if it's a bit far-fetched right now, because I haven't really put out like a commercial release yet. But I would love to do like T4 on the beach and stuff like that. I
can see you doing that.
Well, fingers crossed, babe.
Listen, I'll support it. I'll sign a petition.
So yeah, there's stuff like that, and I want to do like I Love Live, and I've done Wired, which is great because it was like one of my earlier gigs, and it went down really well. I had my live band. Shout out to my band, the League, I just really want to take my band, and I want to, like, basically my album comes out tomorrow in Japan, so hopefully I get to take my band and my people and go over there and do some live gigs. So Hella Worth is being received out there, and I'm really, really grateful. And
it's an amazing album. So.
Thank you. And if it does really well out there, and I get to do gigs, like that will like make my entire year and my life.
Okay. Well, just steering off that kind of subject, I have to ask this question for the ladies. Have you got a girlfriend?
No.
Okay. Next question. What kind of woman do you go for? Just saying short hair, 5'4".
Okay. Well, I'm 5'7", so that's
okay.
That's all right.
Cool.
What type of girl do I go for? Someone with a sense of humor.
Okay.
Someone who has downloaded all my music. I'm joking.
Stalker.
Yeah. Someone who's kind of like me in terms of like always like a positive person. Loves to eat. Loves movies. Just good energy, pretty smile. And someone who just likes to have fun and likes to but you know what, this is my thing in relationships.
It's gonna get serious now.
It's all gonna come out now. I like someone who knows how to have fun but knows how to relax.